Namaste parents, hello children, this is AJ. Welcome back to our session. We are learning 9th standard CBSE Mathematics chapter Triangles. We are doing exercise 7.1 children, fourth question. L and M are two parallel lines intersected by another parallel lines P and Q. Now show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Correct children? Here they have given L, M two parallel lines and intersecting by P and Q another parallel lines. Okay. Now we have to prove that triangle ABC, this one is congruent to triangle ADC. This one. Correct children? Let us start. To prove triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC, we need any three common parts. Now observe the pictures children. If you see from here, PQ are two parallel lines and AC is a transversal. Correct children? Now we can say that angle BAC is equal to angle DCA because these both are alternate interior angles. So here I have written that angle BAC equal to angle DCA, both are alternative interior angles. Now check for second pair children, this one and here. Angle DAC equal to angle BCA because these both are alternative interior angles. So here I have written angle BCA equal to angle DAC, both are alternative interior angles. Now check for third common part. Which one is that? Check triangle ABC and triangle ADC. Here AC is common for both. Correct? AC is equal to AC, common side. Here I have written that AC equal to CA, common side. Now check which rule here? Angle and side and angle according to ASA congruence rule. So as per ASA rule, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Correct children? Here angles are equal and one common side equal and another pair of angles equal. So as per ASA rule, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Question 5 children. Line L is a bisector of an angle A and B is any point on L. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from point B to the arms of angle A. Show that triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB and show that BP equal to BQ. Check the triangle AQB and check another triangle ABP children. Here we have angle Q and angle P, both are 90 degrees. So that can I write angle Q equal to angle P? What is the reason? 90 degrees. Now see the second reason. Here we can write AB equal to BA because common for both the triangles. Here I have written the same AB equal to BA. You can write like any side, AB equal to BA or AB equal to AB because it is a common side. And what is the next one? Angle BAP equal to angle BAQ. Correct children? Why? Because L is a bisector of angle A. So these two angles are equal. So here I am writing angle BAP equal to angle BAQ. Both are equal. What is the reason? L is a bisector of angle A. So these two are equal. Now check these two triangles children. Angle, angle and middle one side. So as per ASA rule, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. Correct, children? What is the second one, children? Here we have to show that BP equal to BQ. Correct. Here anyway both the triangles are congruent. So that we can make BP equal to BQ as per CPCT. We have learned this word CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Right, children? So BP equal to BQ as per CPCT. Question 6, children. In figure, AC equal to AE. AC equal to AE. AB equal to AD. Angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. Right, children? So we have to show that BC equal to DE. BC equal to DE. Correct, children? This is the question. Here first we compare, children, triangle ABC and triangle ADE, because BC and DE in ABC triangle and ADE triangle. So that's why we are comparing triangle ABC and triangle ADE. So here anyway they have given that AB equal to AD. AC equal to AE. That is also they have given. Now see angles, angle BAD, this one is equal to angle EAC, this angle, but it is not included in these triangles, children. So that's why now we will do angle DAC. This part we will add to this both the angles. If you add +1 both the sides means the value doesn't change, right? So that's what I am doing here. So here I have written that angle BAD plus angle DAC, we are adding this small part, equal to angle EAC plus angle DAC. Again we are adding the small part. Right, children? Now tell me angle BAD plus angle DAC means this one. What is the angle? Now it became angle BAC, full angle. So this one angle BAC, that equal to angle EAC plus angle DAC. Angle EAC only this part. Now you are adding angle DAC also. So this one. This becomes angle EAD. This becomes angle EAD. Right, children? Now see, in triangle ABC and triangle ADE, we have three common parts. AB equal to AD and AC equal to AE and angle BAC equal to angle EAD. Correct, children? Now according to SAS rule, side, angle and side, SAS rule, these two triangles are congruent. So as per SAS congruent rule, these two triangles are congruent means we can say that BC equal to DE, BC equal to DE as per CPCT, because both the triangles are congruent. We can make any other parts equal. As per CPCT, children, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Question 7, children. AB is a line segment and P its midpoint. D and E are the points on the same side of AB, such that angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. This one, children. And angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. This one. So show that triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EPB and AD equal to BE. Observe the picture, children. Here these two angles are equal. It is given that angle EPA equal to angle DPB. These two angles are equal. if you add this part, we can make these two angles are equal. Now we'll see how it is. They have given EPA. Angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. Correct, children? Now we are adding the angle DPE. This small part. We are adding angle DPE. So here and here also angle DPE. Correct, children? So after adding angle EPA to DPE, now we'll check the angle. So EPA, this one, plus DPE, this one. Now this is the total angle. Correct, children? So it will be APD, or else you can write DPA. Correct? This full angle is angle DPA is equal to, now we'll check this side, angle DPB plus angle DPA. That means this portion plus this portion. This full angle. Correct, children? So this will be angle BPE. So here I am writing angle BPE. Now see, children, angle DPA is equal to angle BPE. This is the first one. This both the angles are in the triangles, triangle DAP and triangle EBP. See, this is in the triangle DAP and this is in the triangle EBP. Now we are comparing triangle DAP, children, and triangle EBP. What is the first point? Just now we proved that angle DPA equal to angle BPE. Correct? And the second one, they have already given that this angle is equal to this angle. Here, angle BAD equal to angle ABE. This is BAD and this is ABE. It is already given. And what is the third point, children? See here, AP equal to BP. Why? Because they already said that P is a midpoint. So we can write that AP equal to BP. What is the reason? P is a midpoint. It is already given. Now see, angle and side and angle. Angle and side and angle. So as per ASA rule, we can say that triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. So see, children, anyway triangle DAP is congruent to EBP. So what is the second one? AD equal to BE. We have to prove that AD equal to BE. Anyway, these two triangles are congruent. So we can easily say that AD equal to BE. This is the second one as per CPCT. You know what is CPCT? Means corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Question 8, children. In a right angle triangle ABC, right angled at C, that means C equal to 90 degrees. M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. C is joined to M and produced point D such that DM equal to CM. Point D is joined to point B. Show that triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. These two triangles. And second one, angle DBC. This angle is 90 degrees. Third question, triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB, this triangle. And fourth question, CM equal to half of AB. This is the question, children. First one, children, we have to show that triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. These two triangles. Now compare these two triangles first. What are the common parts here? AM equal to BM. AM equal to BM, because already they said that M is a middle point of AB. So we can write that AM equal to BM, M is midpoint. And we can write that CM equal to DM. It is already given here. Correct, children? Angle CMA is equal to angle DMB, because these both are vertically opposite angles. Now check, children, these both are vertically opposite angles. So I am writing angle CMA equal to this one, angle DMB. Both are vertically opposite angles. Now see, two sides are equal and one angle is equal. According to SAS rule, we can say that as per SAS rule, triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. This triangle is congruent to this triangle now. Now anyway, triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. We can make other parts also equal by using CPCT. What are the parts? AC equal to BD by CPCT. AC equal to BD. And we can make equal angle ACM equal to this one is equal to angle BDM. So angle ACM equal to angle BDM. This is also by CPCT. If you observe AC and BD, these are parallel lines. So these two angles are alternative interior angles. If you apply that rule also, angle ACM equal to angle BDM, because these two are alternative interior angles also. Correct, children? Since DB is parallel to AC, we can say that these two angles sum is 180 degrees, because these two are co-interior angles. So that I can write angle DBC plus angle ACB is equal to 180 degrees, because both are co-interior angles, children. You already know angle ACB value. This is 90 degrees. Now we have to find angle DBC. What is angle DBC equal to? 180 minus 90. This is 90 degrees. That's what we have to prove for the second question. Here angle DBC equal to 90 degrees. We have to prove that angle DBC equal to right angle. See here, angle DBC equal to 90 degrees now. Now third one, children, we have to prove that triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. DBC, this one, is congruent to triangle ACB, this triangle. Correct, children? Now we have to check for common parts. In triangle DBC and triangle ACB, see the common parts, children. First one, we can write that BC equal to CB, because common side. And second one, angle DBC equal to angle ACB. Just now we proved, right? Angle DBC also 90 degrees. So second one, angle DBC equal to angle ACB. The reason is both are 90 degrees. And what is the third one, children? DB is equal to AC. That is also we proved in the first question by applying CPCT. Because both the triangles are congruent, no? we can make DB equal to AC by CP/CT rule. Now check here, side, angle, side. So as per SAS rule, we can say that triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. Right, children? Now fourth one, CM equal to half of AB. Now observe this point M, children. Here anyway DM equal to CM. They have given that. Here BM equal to AM because M is a midpoint, no? So I am writing DM equal to CM and AM equal to BM because M is midpoint for both the sides. Right? We can add CM plus DM. This one is equal to BM plus AM. Correct, children? Anyway, DM equal to CM. So I am writing here CM in place of DM also CM only. What is BM plus AM? BM plus AM is full this one. That is AB. Now from here we can write that 2CM equal to AB. Now say CM equal to, if you send that 2 that side, 1 by 2 of AB, that is half of AB. So CM equal to half of AB proved. Correct, children? We'll discuss some more properties of triangles in next session, children. Thank you very much.